and welcome to this week's hashtag Toe to Toe. This week I'm joined by, as always, Spencer Fearon and Joshua Buatsi. Lovely to see you both. Joshua, the first time we've seen you fresh off your win over Stefan Cuevas the other week on the Bellew Hay undercard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like a week or so, 2 weeks actually, but I'm back in the gym already.
No break at all? No holiday?
I had a little break. What do you have to say, Spence?
I'm just saying, like, you said, like, fresh. You said fresh of the... There's nothing fresh about you. Like, when he was back in the gym, he looked... Joshua, you look like you're one of them guys, like, put him in the hole. You know, the movies where you've been a bad prisoner, you sent you home. You just look like you've been in hard training already, man.
I'm training all the time. I'm far away from where I'm going to get to, that's the thing. So
where you need to get to is a barbershop.
No. You're
the beard is coming back, isn't it?
Slowly. So that means camp mode is approaching. It's not fight night yet, so hopefully that'll be sometime in July, soon to be announced. But I'll be ready. I'll be looking as fresh as Spence. I can give you that.
That's impossible.
I can give you that. You're looking fresh, but
thank you very much.
No, I'm happy I got the win, and I'm looking forward to what's next.
Eddie Hearn mentioned in the post-fight interview on the Saturday night, you might be heading to New York as well.
Never been there, so 100% I'm on it. Get July out of the way, and September all focuses on New York.
Okay, cool. Right, should we get stuck into it?
We should.
Let's do it. Right, this is the first tweet from Darren O'Brien saying, your corner is very different, Joshua, from the rest of the Matchroom stable. Can you enlighten us about Team Buatsi and how they have made you so polished in just 6 professional fights?
Darren, thanks for the compliment, man. Appreciate that. What I'll say is that my corner is filled with people that I know can improve me. So there's no structure to who you have in your corner or whatever. I've just got people positioned in a way that I feel is going to get the best out of me. So my sparring partners in my corner, my amateur trainers in my corner, do you know what I mean? There's people there that they've known me from the start, when I wasn't anything, when I didn't win anything, and they know the key words and things to say to trigger me and to get the best out of me. So I would say if someone wants to build a good team, know the people that you're around, put people that can get the best out of you, and it's literally as simple as that.
You have quite a unique training, don't you, as well, because you split your time between a couple of gyms? Yeah,
I spend my time in Sheffield and in London. So if there's good sparring in London, I'll be in London. If there's good sparring in Sheffield, I'll be in Sheffield. If Groves rings to spar me, I'll be in London, because he's a world champion. He's been there and done it, and I can learn from him.
Just living out of a suitcase, that's how you
literally
roll.
Yeah, you have to be where you got to be, man.
Absolutely right. This one from Dan Frost says, who do you see as the toughest challenge of the 4 current champions at 175?
I would say it's still Kovalev. I know Andre Ward defeated him twice, but that's someone special. So I would say, for me personally, I would say still Kovalev. Bivol's coming up, but I would say Kovalev. Beterbiev hasn't been that active, so far as I know, so I'll say Kovalev.
Spencer?
I would say Kovalev for experience, but there is something uniquely special about Bivol. How he can position guys into shots. He sets traps. That's the key word for him. He's very, very vicious, man. And it's like, I watch him and I think, like, down the line you two will clash. Trust me. And that will be something spectacular to go and see. But we've got other things to go concentrate on right now because it's early stages for you. Yeah. But I rate Bivol. Beterbiev is bad. We can't turn around and say that that guy he's a serious fighter.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, there are really good champions there, and you know what I mean, and like hopefully one day this young man can be in the mix.
Bivol has that mean look, doesn't he, when he gets in the ring? Similar to you, Joshua, because you're like the nicest man outside the ring. I always say this, but inside, you are just a demon.
Yeah, it's you or them, do you know what I'm saying? Outside the ring, be calm, be humble, be nice, be likeable. But in the ring, this guy's here to, you know, do a job on you, so you make sure you get to him before he gets to you. Every fight is like that. Spencer's all here smiling, all seated and booted, but put him in the ring and you see a different side of him.
Nah, I was rubbish.
No comment. Right, this one from Stephen Graham, who said, who was the best fighter you faced in the amateur ranks, do you think?
It has to be the Cuban, La Cruz, yeah, 4 times world champion, an Olympic gold medalist. It has to be him. Like, you know, people win the ABAs in England 4 times and you're thinking, you're the best, that's really good, but he's won the world championships 4 times, like, one after the other, so there's no doubt that I think he's the best light heavyweight in the amateur scene and the best amateur that I boxed.
Did he hurt you with a body shot when you fought?
No, but I put him down in round 2.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah, didn't hurt me, but I put him down.
You sure?
Yeah, I put him down.
Because, like, I thought, like, he kind of touched you to the body, then you just went kind of nuts on him, like, I'm not taking this from you.
No, I put him down. I asked him how many people put him down.
No, I don't. But I'm saying, like, when it's like he tapped you to the body, I've seen the fight, I watched the fight quite a few times, and he tapped you to the body, and you was like, I'm not having this from you, and you, like, kind of, like, South London on him.
South London him. No. It's just, I can't remember too tough what happened, but I just remember I put him down, and I take my hat off to him, you know, because I cornered him, and his hands were still low. You know, you usually corner people and they go tight guard, but his hands were still low. He's confident in what he's doing, and hats off to him.
There you go. This is the name that keeps getting mentioned quite a lot at the moment.
Spencer's best friend.
There we go.
You know it, man.
There we go.
Boxing Trolls UK says, does a fight with Anthony Yarde interest you at this stage in your career?
It's always going to interest me. Even at this stage, I think if they said, Buatsi, listen, we want to make a big fight happen for you, I wouldn't turn it down. Do you know why? Because we do all these things in the gym, and ultimately you have to be tested. I want to ask myself, can I fight? Do I think I'm a good fighter? Can I do this? Can I do that? In the little stages that I'm doing it, it's all good, but at a big stage where you be the main event, you be headlining, the public's interested, it's something that I would take. Like, I would love to be in that position to say, do you know what? Everyone's out here in London, the world's watching, the nation's watching, who's better, Buatsi or Yarde? Round 1, the bell goes. Like, I'm imagining it, and it's something I would take right now in my career right now.
Right now, I was about to say, who do you want next? Would it would be Anthony Yarde?
Right now, if it was presented to me as a headliner at the O2, I'll take it.
Yeah, but that's the nature of you. You are that guy who you don't care, you'll fight anybody. Don't get fooled by his
But he's not an easy guy to match up. It's finding people that want to fight.
Exactly. Yeah. He wants to fight anybody. And on something like this, if you think of like you and Anthony Yarde, it's still embryonic stage. I like to use this word a lot, but it is embryonic stage for both guys. Something like this could grow and let it grow. And I believe that it should grow, and you guys should earn a lot of money together. You know what I mean? His first name is Anthony. You know what I mean? Your first name is Joshua. Put them together, what name do we get? We get Anthony Joshua. He's made 46 million in about a year. It does, I'm telling you, it's the universe talking to us. And listen to me, the universe is talking to us. So I'm telling you, so they can make a fantastic amount of money together. This is a business. And if you can't do the business, you've got no business to be in there. And both of you can do it.
Can you imagine a day in the life of Spencer's brain, just how it all pieces together?
But you know what, I must echo what he's saying, because I think that, like he said, it's the natures of fighters to take a fight that's presented to them, or to fight the best out there, or whoever is their rivalry. But I think it's important for me to sit back and let those with the experience guide the career.
Because right now, a bit frustrated though. You want the bigger fights, and whether they're coming.
I want to be out there, but I think the experience of the trainers and the managers, they can be like, at this stage, this is what's good for you. Because sometimes if you leave it to the own boxer, they'll be like, actually, he's disrespected me, let me fight him now. But I think they've got the experience and the way to guide it. I've never been a pro before, this is the first time, so I must say I'll leave that to them.
All right, okay, moving on. Well, someone who is taking a big fight is Callum Johnson. This one from Thomas Lyne says, Callum Johnson could potentially face Vasiliy for the IBF world title. What chances do you give Callum in that fight?
All I'll say is I wrote him off against Boglioni and he shocked everyone. Because I was like, listen, you haven't been active. Boglioni's been very active, and he came and shocked everyone.
You were surprised?
Absolutely. Was you surprised, Spence?
Listen, brother. Yeah, you sat next to me when that fight happened. I was amazingly surprised, but for the simple fact that, and we know what he went through, like the passing of his father and everything. I was not saying that must be a big burden on you for you to go taking into a fight of somebody who's vastly experienced in Frank Boglioni. So I gave Frank Boglioni the edge in that fight, and he just made everybody look stupid who thought he couldn't win the fight. He just that was rampant. That was horrible.
Do you not think when you've got Callum's power, you've got a chance against anyone, really?
Yeah, but you also got to look on someone like Petreviev. He was a top quality amateur. He's been at the high echelons in amateurs and in the professional ranks. Do you understand? But you know what? You can never write off someone like Johnson who can punch the way that he has. And also, Joe Gallagher gets a lot of stick. And I give Joe Gallagher a lot of stick because, you know what, sometimes I don't like you, Joe, but you're my buddy. And I'm saying that he knows how to work out game plans. So they wouldn't be just, oh, let's just take it because it's a payday and everything else. They're taking it because they believe they can win the fight. And that's why it's going to be interesting.
So you're calling it in, how are you calling it? If it happens, how would you call it?
If it happens, listen, you just can't write off Callum Johnson. That's all I'm going to say. You can't write him off.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right. Alexander Pearson says, if the World Boxing Super Series doesn't allow Groves to get fully fit and replace him with Eubank Jr., does it make a mockery of the whole tournament? It's interesting, this one, isn't it?
It is, because I feel Groves won, Callum Smith won, so I think fairly should be those two in the finals. I would say they should postpone it until, you know, Groves is fully recovered and that, but for whatever reason, they feel like they can't, but I still stand by that. I think Groves should be in the finals because he beat Eubanks Jr. Simple.
Do you think it makes a mockery?
It makes me frown upon it, and I question it, but I don't know, it's up to them. But like I said, I still think Groves should be in that finals. He won it fair and square.
Well, you sparred with him. You sparred with George Groves.
Yeah, I sparred with him. I've learned a lot from him. Yeah.
Such as?
I wouldn't say it on here because next time I spar him, he'll be trying to use it against me. But I've learned a lot from him, and I'm grateful for the sparring sessions that we've had. Someone that, like I said, he's boxed at that height. And one thing about Groves that's dangerous is he's very quick, but he's powerful as well. Usually a fighter is either quick or they're powerful, but for me, he's got a mixture of both. So when I'm sparring him, I'm careful of the power and the speed at which the punch is coming at. So I've learned a lot from him.
Spencer, what's your take on it?
What's the word? I'm perturbed. For the simple fact that I was so looking.
Big word.
I didn't even know that.
Exactly, right? It was unsettling for me.
Okay, cool.
Right? So, and I find discomfort and a disease in it for the simple fact that I was so looking forward to that fight. And I mean, like, madly looking forward to the fight, and it happens. And it doesn't make a mockery of it though, because these things happen. You know what I mean? Certain fighters do pull out and then or are injured and can't. I would believe that they should have postponed it, but when you're dealing with the money that's being generated by this championship and accumulating to that time, maybe they couldn't do it. So let's be real. We like to hate on Chris Eubank Jr. We do. The public like to hate on him. So if there was anybody to step in, he's the right person to do it because it will still bring interest. He'll bring interest and it will help with revenue. But he's very, very jammy to get back in there because he did get scored against George Groves. But this is going to be an interesting fight. So I'm upset that it's not George Groves, but I'm saying to George Groves, even though this has happened, there's a massive fight right here in the UK for George Groves versus James DeGale, right? And that is a fight that could be pay-per-view on Sky, and it will be a massive, massive fight.
Interesting point. Final one now from Hayes Lincoln, who says, who wins if Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia meet in the ring this year? That is a very interesting one, isn't it?
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you. I have to hear what my junior knowledge is. I've got to say. I'm looking at you.
Straight away, I would say Lomachenko.
Yeah.
You see?
The things he's doing in the ring, I mean...
What did you make of it in the weekend?
I'm going back to watch it again tonight. I've watched it yesterday. I'm going back to watch it again tonight. I'm not a southpaw, but there's things that I can take from that. And if I can mimic an ounce of what he's doing, I'll be happy with that. 100%, but they call him the Matrix, and I think that reflects the style that he presents in the ring.
Right. Lomachenko, like I said, works with the dark arts. Do you understand? I'm telling you, there's some Ouija board things going on. That guy does some different kind of magic. But in saying that, do not disrespect Mikey Garcia, right? Mikey Garcia is an accomplished, what's he, a freeweight world champion now? Yeah. He's my guy. And I'm telling you this now, as much as I love Lomachenko, he did get put down in round 6, right? And it wasn't even a shot that he walked onto, he was positioned to the shot by Linares. I see Mikey Garcia, if he's the correct Mikey Garcia, the guy who went in with Adrian Broner, would actually defeat Lomachenko. People say, what are you saying, it's sacrilege? I'm telling you now, he will defeat him. He's the bigger man, he can punch, he's a harder puncher, and the skills of Lomachenko, now you're up with real elite guys who know how to fight. I'm not saying that the other guys couldn't fight, but there's always some edge. You were physically bigger than them, or they were out. They were out. They weren't fighting regular. Mikey Garcia is a serious guy, and I would actually tip Mikey Garcia to cause that upset.
And on that bombshell, that is it from us on this week's #Toast. So thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you keep an eye out on iTunes for the podcast.
Sky Sports. Feel it all.